Hello everyone, you're watching Xinhua Broadcasting. So I'm your host today. My name is Liu Fangqiang, and this is my colleague, Haptamu. So Haptamu, where are we now and why are we here today?
Now we're at the Addis Ababa Bole International Airport, which is one of the largest and the busiest airports in Africa, and also the largest transit hub for African travelers, also for foreigners traveling from abroad to Africa. And the reason why we're here today is that because specifically this is a momentous day for especially Chinese nationals and also foreigners who are here at the Bole International Airport. Now we are having celebration, different activities and events here to mark the upcoming Chinese New Year. And specifically, we're here because we want to give some warmth to Chinese travelers here in Ethiopia and also other nationals who are at the Bole International Airport. Specifically, this is the time of the year where Chinese nationals traveling back home to mark the Chinese New Year, or we call it the Spring Festival. And the airport staff here, they are organizing a very beautiful activity here. They're giving different donations and also different gifts to Chinese nationals who are actually bound to China. And specifically, we're also showing the Chinese culture to different foreigners who are here at the airport.
Yes, absolutely. You see, the Chinese New Year is coming soon. That's why we are here, because there's going to be a celebration here at the Bole International Airport in Addis Ababa. And for the Chinese New Year, there were a lot of Chinese traditions. Let me tell you some Chinese traditions for the Chinese New Year. Do you know any?
Yes, I know, because especially the red culture, which is really famous with the red color, different dragons, different beautiful flowers, and different activities. Especially it's the time of the year where Chinese nationals would really love to go back home and spend the holiday with their family. That's what I know.
Yes, you're right. And here we have seen many Chinese passengers already. They're going back for the family reunion. So during this time of the year, around the Chinese New Year, all Chinese people, they usually go back home for the family reunion. And before the festival, they will write some Chinese couplets. They will write some auspicious words, on red paper. And then they will paste, these couplets on both sides of the door for good wishes. So that's the one tradition. And also on the New Year Eve, people will gather together and watch the Spring Festival Ghana. It's a special show on TV, so people, family members will watch it together, and while they are watching the show, they will also have dumplings.
Oh, really?
Do you know why they eat dumplings?
I only know that dumpling is more like the Chinese main dish, so wherever we go we see dumpling, people eating. But it's more, I think this time it's highly intertwined with the Chinese culture, and I think it's more of the Chinese tradition.
Yes, and I heard, because in ancient times, you see the shape of dumplings looks like the shape of silver and gold. So when you eat dumplings, that means you are taking in wealth. So that's definitely, good luck for you in the new year.
Very good, very good.
Okay. So right now, I think some passengers have been invited to come here to make dumplings. So let's talk to them. 你好, can I have a small chat with you guys?
Yes.
Where are you from and where are you going?
I'm from Burkina Faso, and now I go to Hong Kong, go back my hometown. Yes. I'm from Guangdong province, Dongguan city. Yes.
And I see that you can make some good dumplings here.
Oh.
So,
thank you. Because I like cooking, so I can do very well.
yeah, you look very skilled.
Yes.
Do you eat dumplings in Guangdong during the Spring Festival?
Yes, every year I eat this one. I like, yes. You know, when Chinese New Year, every family eats this one. Yes, very delicious.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a happy Chinese New Year.
Okay, okay for you, Chinese New Year too.
Yes. And also a nice journey back to China. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So just now I mentioned the Chinese cutlets, the dumplings, and also the Spring Festival Ghana.
Yeah.
And also, the parents, during Spring Festival, would give their kids some special gifts. We call that red pocket money. They will put some money in a small, red paper pocket and then give it to their kids. So their kids are supposed to say, thank you and say some auspicious words back to their parents after they receive the money.
This is actually similar with our culture because in our New Year celebration, kids from the neighborhood, they would grow flower in different, especially plants, and they would go to different households in the neighborhood, and they would give that to, especially to either the mother or the father, and then they would receive gifts like candy or bread, a loaf of bread, and different other things. So I think this is quite similar with the two cultures. I mean, between the two cultures.
Yeah, I think this is pretty similar because apart from receiving gifts from your parents, the kids can also go door to door, to knock on the door and then say some nice words, say Happy New Year to their neighbors, and they will receive some candies. Candies and some maybe red pocket money from their neighbors. So
Yes.
I think this is kind of similar.
Yeah.
When is the Ethiopian New Year?
So our New Year is on September 11th, but during the leap year it might be on September 10th, but once in a 6 year. So our New Year is actually very unique. Unlike other African countries or even across the world, even our calendar starts on September 11th. But the celebration in our culture is actually New Year is not only because in our country many of the holidays are specifically to one religion, but the New Year is actually unique for all Ethiopians, and we celebrate the New Year together with, regardless of our religion, our different affiliations, we celebrate the New Year together. And the most important thing in our New Year celebration is the coffee. Coffee is our cultural identity. So we would have coffee in the morning, coffee ceremony. It's a very long and splendid ceremony. Then after that, we will have a special event for the slaughtering of cows and different cattle. And then we would eat raw meat together with the family.
A big meal.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. We do the same in China.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, during Spring Festival.
So it's quite similar. I mean, the Chinese and the Ethiopian culture, we can say it's very rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think there's something going on over there. We should go and have a look.
Very good. So
Let's go have a look.
Yeah, follow us. Yeah.
Follow us.
알았어, 소ут 어디 깔깔 열면서 주워라 미키.
So in this restaurant, I've found many Chinese passengers here, and also some foreigners, from other countries. And I can see they are having dumplings here. I was told all these dumplings are provided to them free of charge because of this Chinese New Year. And next, I'm going to talk to some Chinese passengers here. 你们好，我们是那个新华社的记者，然后想简单采访一下您，就是您是从哪儿过来？您是在埃塞工作吗？
我们是在那个刚果金沙萨那边工作，然后到这里转机回国的。
转机回中国。
对对。
So they are actually traveling from Kinshasa in Congo, and they are going back to China via Addis Ababa. 你们现在在吃这个饺子是吧？这个饺子是
特别好。
是你买的还是他们
是这边不限量供应，
无限量供应啊？
对，免费不限量供应，所以还是感觉特别暖心。因为也很久，我们在刚果金也基本上吃的都是当地的食物，然后也很久没有吃到咱们祖国的这些食物了，所以还是非常开心的。
您在刚果金那边工作多长时间了？
我待的时间会稍微短一些，然后他在刚果金已经待了10来年了。
哦，
对。
So they told me that actually they have been working in Congo for a long time, and it was very rare for them to have traditional Chinese food over there. So today they are having dumplings here at the airport, which is very surprising for them. 那你觉得今天这个活动整体是什么样的一个感受呢？
整体的话，还是感觉比较温馨吧，因为我们在那边可能他就是在那边就对
中国的那种温馨感，就是我们在海外嘛那么久，然后突然有这边就特别这么多中国面孔，然后有这边中国的那种气氛在，就有一种很暖心的感觉。然后这边又创造那种过年的那种气氛感，就感觉我们还没到国内就已经有那种过年的感觉了。
So this gentleman told me just now, because he has been working overseas for a long time, and he really misses his home country of China. And before he landed in China, he can already feel the Chinese, New Year atmosphere here. So like he is very touched by this kind of event today. 好，谢谢你们，谢谢你们。Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you. Wish you a nice journey back to China. Good to see you. So we are journalists from China's Xinhua News Agency. So I see you are having dumplings, which is the traditional Chinese food for Chinese New Year. What do you think of it?
I tried it. This is my first time trying this food, and it's very delicious. But the hardest thing is that to try this chopstick. So as you can see, I'm eating with a fork, but it's so delicious. I love it.
That's great. Do you know anything about Chinese New Year?
Well, I heard about it, but this is my first time to celebrate here, and this is a new experience for me. So this is my first time celebrating a New Year with Chinese here.
Excellent. And at the airport, we see many Chinese passengers here going back to China via Addis Ababa. So I think this airport is very important for Chinese passengers who are coming to Africa, especially transferring here, right?
Yeah, I've been working for Ethiopian Airlines more than 10 years, so I have a good experience for that. There are a lot of passengers traveling from China to China, not only Chinese, but other passengers, like African passengers. So yeah, but during the New Year, it's a little bit quiet here because all Chinese people are, I think, traveling and celebrating a New Year on their country. So this airport is very important for Chinese people, also for African and for every passengers.
Now I'm at the Bole International Airport, specifically at the Chinese counter here. And now we're going to have a little chat with the CEO of Ethiopian Airlines, Mr. Tasso. So we will have a couple of questions with him. Thank you very much, Mr. CEO. So can you please tell us what we're having today?
Yeah, today we are here to celebrate the Chinese New Year, which will be celebrated on the coming Saturday. So, as you know, Ethiopian Airlines flies to China about 35 passenger flights per week. We transport a lot of Chinese customers between Africa and China. And the Chinese people are very, very, very important customers for us. So we came here to celebrate with our esteemed Chinese passengers to say Happy New Year to them and wish them all the best in the new year.
Very good. So my final question, sir, can you please tell us how important Chinese travelers to the Ethiopian Airlines, and also if you have any New Year message to Chinese nationals both here and also abroad?
Yeah, China is a very, very important market for us. Ethiopian Airlines has been flying to China for the past 51 years. And every day we carry thousands of Chinese between Africa and China. So they are very important customers for us. And we have great respect for them. That is why we are here today to thank them for their trust on Ethiopian Airlines and for their confidence in us. So we are saying Happy New Year to all the Chinese people in general, and in particular to our Chinese passengers who use Ethiopian Airlines service. Today, China is a very key partner for African people, for African countries. China has a lot of investments in Africa and a very strong partner of African nations in economic development. And Ethiopian Airlines has been serving as a bridge, carrying Chinese people to come to Africa to do business, to construct a lot of infrastructure and involved in mining and other industries. So we believe that Ethiopian Airlines has contributed to this successful partnership between China and African countries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this is going to be my first time to celebrate the Chinese New Year abroad. Although I miss my family a lot, I mean, I have friends here too. So I can definitely celebrate the Chinese New Year with my colleagues, with my friends here in Ethiopia. And before we conclude, I'd like to say Happy New Year to all of you who are watching this now. I wish you health, happiness, and prosperity in 2024. So, Haptamu, do you have any messages to our audience?
Sure. I wish all Chinese nationals, both here in Ethiopia, abroad, and also at home in China, we wish you a blissful holiday and a blissful Chinese New Year. Also, a happy holiday. We hope the Chinese New Year will be a very splendid, very good year.
Okay, let me teach you some Chinese.
Very good.
新年快乐.
新年快乐.
Yeah, that means Happy Chinese New Year.
Oh, very good.
恭喜发财.
恭喜发财.
That means wish you prosperity in the new year.
In Amharic, we say Melkam Addis Ababa. That means like Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Very good. See you next time.